we're going to begin the review for Chapter 9. Okay, so here's the first question. What is the main process that links water in the atmosphere to water on Earth's surface? So this is Chapter 9, number 1. And that process is evaporation. The reason why is if this is the surface of the Earth, 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water. And because of that, most of the sun's heat is going to interact with water first, and the heat is going to make water evaporate. Okay. Chapter 9, number 2. The process. What is the process of water soaking into the ground called? So this is the ground. You have water that soaks into it. So this process is called infiltration. So this one is C, infiltration. So that's C. Okay. Even though this is Chapter 8, this is related to what we saw in the chapter on plate tectonics. So this is a review of that. So from this picture here, how do mountains form? So I guess I'll say I think it's Chapter 7, but this is related to what we saw, a continuation of what we saw in Chapter 4 on plate tectonics. So how do mountains form? And they form where you have colliding plates. Colliding continental plates. Continental plates. That's one case, and there's also the other case where we saw when we looked at megathrust faults, where as the oceanic plate sinks, it melts and it bubbles back up to the surface to form mountains. So that's going to be another case too, where the oceanic plate sinks. Oceanic plate sinks. And the continental plate floats up. Okay, next question. So back to Chapter 9. Chapter 9, number 4. Where is precipitation in the form of rain and snow? Where is that stored? So looking at the picture, you can see it right there. Precipitation is stored in glaciers. Okay, next question. Chapter 9, number 5. Over the ocean, how do the rates of precipitation and evaporation compare? And how do those same rates compare over land? So, let's look at the answer. So, over the ocean, you can see here, because most of the surface is water, the sun's heat, what it's mainly going to do is cause water to evaporate. So over the ocean, you're going to have a lot more evaporation, and you're going to have less rain. Over land, it's going to be the opposite. You're going to have more rain and snow, and there's going to be less evaporation over the land. So over the sea, evaporation is going to be greater. So over the ocean, evaporation is going to be greater than precipitation. And over the land, precipitation is going to be greater than evaporation. Okay. Next question, chapter 9, number 6. What has caused past sea level rise? So this is just a quick answer, 2-word answer. And what has caused sea level rise in general is climate change, or sea levels to change, go up or go down, and it's climate change. So that completes the review for chapter 9.